Remember when getting in shape felt possible? When you knew exactly what to do and you actually did it? Well, that version of you is gone, and now you need a better system. I'm Tyler Ortis. I help people who've put their health on hold finally reclaim control without extreme diets or brutal workouts. What I'm going to show you isn't just another workout plan. It's the exact system that I use with my clients to help them lose 20 pounds and keep it on. Here's what nobody talks about. You already know what to do. Eat better, move more, sleep more, but knowledge isn't your problem. Your problem is that you're trying to build consistency in a chaotic life. Every time you start making progress, something pops up. A busy week at work, a family emergency, a project deadline, and suddenly you're back at square one feeling more frustrated than ever before. But here's the truth, your schedule isn't the problem, your approach is. Today I'm sharing the Atomic Method, the same system my clients use to get lean and strong without their lives falling apart. Let me show you how it works. So you always have the same cycle. You start really strong, then you crash, then you repeat. You always have these random tactics that you're trying, something that you saw off of Instagram, maybe somebody sent it your way and you want to try it out, but you don't really have a system that is integrated into your life. And every single time you fail, that doubt starts to creep in and it gets a little bit harder every single time. And all those things combine into kind of where you're at right now. So what you're missing is a system where you can go step by step and really see progress. And a lot of people, they think the only way to see progress is through the scale moving. And because of that, you're not doing the 4 steps before that to actually see the scale move. So the very first thing that I have everybody do is I have them audit their time. So they go in to Google Calendar and they take a blank sheet. I think you can uncheck all the Google calendars. You can create a new calendar. And I want you to start to fill out your days. I want you to fill out what time you wake up, what time you go to bed, when your meetings are, what time you're traveling to work. Put all that stuff on the calendar. And what you'll find is at first, there's going to be a lot more free time. If you work 40 hours a week, if you're sleeping 8 hours a day, that's 56 hours. That still leaves you with 72 hours a week of free time. Even if you can put in 20 hours a week for commuting, that is still 52 hours that you have of free time. So it's really important to figure out where you can find some time to do all the things that you need to do. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take that free time and you're going to tidy up your system. So a lot of you, myself included, probably spend a lot more time on your phone than you want. So you need to really see, okay, when am I spending time on my phone and I probably don't need to be? When is there big lulls or big gaps that I could probably be going to the gym? Or I could probably be doing something productive like meal prep. That's when you tidy up your system and you really start to create something that is your own and fits your schedule. And then that's when you find the workout plan. That's when you find the meal plan. That's when you find something that integrates into your existing system. That is not step 1. That is step 3. A lot of you say, I want to start working out, let me find a workout plan. But you don't know what your daily schedule looks like. You don't know where your gaps in free time are. So you can't realistically pick a 3, 4, or 5 day workout plan without knowing that stuff. And you don't know how much time you have to meal prep. Then you start to track your consistency with those things. So if you want to go to the gym 3 days a week, you need to track, okay, did I go to the gym 12 times this month? Oh, I didn't go to the gym 12 times this month. Why didn't I go to the gym 12 times this month? Did something happen? Was it legit? Is 12 times a month too much? Is it too little? You really can only know that and have that conversation if you're tracking how many times a week you're going to the gym. Same thing with the meal prep. Same thing with the calories. You can't really understand where you're at unless you track it. I think they say what gets tracked gets managed. After this point where you're tracking, you're focusing on being consistent, that's when you can really start to build that identity around fitness. A lot of you guys want to be fit, but you don't really want to leave your current identity. I want you to think about what the type of person you want to become, what they do. So a fit person, do they sit all day and watch Netflix, or are they getting up and moving? At this point, where you want to start thinking about, how do I identify myself and how do I want to start identifying myself, and how are the habits that I'm creating now moving into that new identity? Finally, where you want to get is to a point where this is who you are. I'm at a point now where it feels weird to not move. Despite whatever injury I'm going through, despite what my schedule looks like, I get to the point where even if I'm swamped, even if I'm busy, I feel weird not moving. I recognize that I'm more productive when I go to the gym. I'm more productive when I have time to go for a walk or multiple walks every single day. And what you guys need to realize is this stuff compounds, and this is why fit people stay in shape. And it really comes down to understanding that the first couple weeks, the habits that you build, the things that you're tracking, they might not directly correlate to losing 20 pounds. But eventually you stack these habits into a place where you're doing 3-4 things. You're eating in a calorie deficit. You're getting 10,000 steps in. You're lifting weights to build muscle. And then all of a sudden you put those 3 together and then bam, you've lost 20 pounds. And so that's what you guys need to think about when you are stacking these habits. Is the first couple habits, they might not result in 4 pounds lost in a week. But as you get more and more, then the weight is just going to come off, and you're going to look better every single week. But you have to install those small, seemingly unrelated habits first. The difference between struggling and succeeding isn't motivation. It's having a system that works when life gets messy. The Atomic Method isn't about perfection. It's about progress that you can actually sustain. And when you have the right structure, consistency becomes automatic. Ready to put this into action? I've created a free 5-day reset guide that walks you through the exact steps you need to build your own sustainable system. No complex rules, no extreme changes, just clear actions that stack into lasting results. In the next video, I'm breaking down why you don't need motivation to reach your goals and what my clients use instead. Subscribe so you don't miss it.